Yeah, I keep forgetting to make the video. But I saw Supergirl a couple days ago, right? And it was okay. It was alright. Like, honestly, overall, I feel like it was a good movie. Like, it did everything good. Some elements were like teetering near greatness, right? Um, Specifically like the acting, and that's about it. But everything else is like good, you know, and good besides the story, kind of. But mainly in terms of execution, because I feel like I feel like it could work, right? Like the story, like whenever I thought about it, like as it went on, like around probably like 70% or 75% of the movie, I was like, okay, I could see how, this would have been like a really dope movie and all that stuff, right? And what's it called? What's the name of it? Trying to trying to find a better angle, but yeah, and so like I could definitely see how it would be like a good movie, but like it just it was just forgettable, right? Like it's weird. Like it wasn't bad. Like yeah, it easily isn't bad, right? Like and that's a W in my book. Like if you think about like the beginning of like the Marvel universe or whatever, right? MCU. Like I still haven't even watched like all of Captain America 1 because it kind of made me lose interest and I still haven't seen Thor 1. And like, and then Thor 2 was, I heard, like, was a flop. And, it has its ups and downs, right, throughout the years with these, like, beginning movies and everything, right? But, like, they have bangers as well. Like, Captain America 2 was, like, a freaking banger, right? And, yeah, and then Thor 3 was a banger at the time. Now it's kind of like, yeah, for me personally. But yeah, it's like, what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's not bad, like, that's what I was worried about. Like, as long as it's not bad, then, hey, it works. Cause it's like, what's it called? If you have like good writers and all that stuff, right? Uh, then yeah, like Millie Alcock or whatever her name is, Supergirl, like the actress for Supergirl. Like, yeah, she's a dope Supergirl. Like, I wouldn't mind her playing Supergirl, right? Um, and so yeah, like if she just got better material and all that stuff, then yeah, like it could slap. She could make adult movie and all that stuff, right? And then Lobo, who they like, freaking advertised the heck out of leading up to it. Like, yeah, he was great. Jason Momoa, definitely one of the highlights of the movie. And yeah, and then what else? Uh, yeah, it was just all right. The kid actor was cool too. She didn't get annoying, which is good. Uh, she kind of reminds me of Atreus, right, from God of War, a little bit. From 2018 God of War, like kind of like headstrong and stuff. Just like a little bit smarter, but yeah, she was all right. She was all right. Who else? Uh, I think like I said, it was. I don't know. I don't know what about it. I don't know because it something did things did hold it back. Maybe it's like the dialogue, the writing. I think it was probably the writing, right? Which is pretty vague, right? But still, it's like I feel like the writing definitely held it back in terms of like getting where it wanted to go. Because it's basically a story about acceptance. No, it's basically like a story like like getting into a role of something, coming of age. Maybe that's the I don't know the fancy wording for it, but like I don't know. Let me think of the word. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, it was just like a good movie, very forgettable. But even then, it was good, just forgettable. Just like Toy Story 5 in my. I don't know if I did a review for that yet, but I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, like that was a good movie. I think it was better than this one personally, but it was equally forgettable. Like it's weird. Like I don't know if that's just a me thing where it's like I don't know because I'll probably remember the Furious at least a little bit longer than these movies, and then yeah, but I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Well, yeah, it's just like a popcorn type movie. Like a movie where you just watch, if you just want to watch something while you eat. And no disrespect to that movie, for being that. 'Cause I know that I feel like it did try to like reach for like the greater heights and everything, but I just like where the dialogue, writing, it just was lackluster, and then like that affects a lot of things, right? From like pacing, character decisions, of course, like dialogue, writing, all this stuff, right? Um, and yeah, because like the story itself isn't bad, right? The characters, they were great, the acting was great, the fights and like the visuals. Well, the fights were great. The visuals, I could see like you could nitpick that, not nitpick it, but you could dissect it and be like, okay, it wasn't that good. And I could understand that. But yeah, it's just like that writing. That writing could have made up for. Writing could have made up for a lot of it. And so yeah, oh, because I had an idea of like how I was gonna explain like the movie, right? Because it is kind of like but, and see, maybe that's also the issue, right? Like, it's not necessarily like clear on like a theme or like stuff like that, right? It kind of feels like a filler arc type movie, where it's like, okay, yeah, so she, she's Supergirl. Well, no spoilers, but like, or yeah, she, she knows she has powers and stuff, and so we kind of like build up leading to that to a degree. We don't get like a full origin story. No spoilers. That's all I'll say about all that. Um, it's not really a spoiler. We're like, yeah, okay, we get the origin story, right? It's not like a play by play, but like we get the origin story stuff, and it just feels like an early MCU movie. That's like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, but not like as good as Iron Man one. And I think it really just does just comes down to that writing, and to where like yeah, it's kind of incohesive a little bit, right? Because is it like a revenge bad movie? Is it a coming of age, coming into your role or responsibility type movie? Doing good and stuff. Is it just one of those two? I don't know what else you could kind of like extract from it of what the movie's trying to say. Um, but yeah, anyways, that's all my thoughts over the movie pretty much. So yeah, peace.